Anyone 7 years old, roughly? 7, 8. About 7 years old, I learned all about God and Easter and Jesus, and for the first time in my short little life, it all sort of started to make sense. So and I've been a Christian ever since then, learning about God and teaching others about God, and yeah, so good fun. But I love riding bikes too.
Great. So, who wants to win a ride on the back of the motorbike? Okay. Got to give all. Give Cura a great big clap with the bunny ears over here. Here we go, everybody. Here we go.
For God so loved the world, he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him will not perish but live in everlasting life.
Okay, so, and took our punishment and our sin so that we can be close to God, and rose from the dead on Sunday. Be careful, please, as we let the motorcycle go past.
See this little boy here? His name's Brayden. Right? And Jesus started off a little boy like him, and he worked for his dad. He might work for your dad one day. And then he grew up, and then he just led just a normal job. And then when he was 30, who's 30 around here? Who's 30? Oh, Jan, you're not 30. Okay, 34. Okay, yeah. Okay, so when he was 30, he started his ministry. So he started doing miracles. He started healing people. He started making lame people who couldn't walk from birth. He started making them get healed. He set blind people free. And then he did that for 3 years. And so when Jesus came into Jerusalem, they were all waving him, and they were really good to see him. They said, "Oh, here he comes." Yay! Woo! They said, "Who are you?" And he said, "I'm the Son of God." And that was it. They really wanted to trash him, and they wanted to destroy him. And so that's why he was on the cross. It said he was the Son of God, and he died on the cross for that. So here's these nails that they would have used. And as you can see, they're pretty heavy. They would have been really sharp. So on Friday, he died on the cross. And then Saturday, he was in the tomb. Now, do you know what a tomb is? It's like a hole in the wall. Yeah.
It's like this cave and there's a giant boulder.
Yeah, and there's a giant boulder. And so what they did was they just left him in there. But after 3 days, something pretty amazing happened. What? He rose. All his disciples came to see what was happening because they'd heard he'd risen. And I mean, who does that? How can anyone die and then rise up? It's just not possible. It can't happen. But he did. His Father in heaven, God, rose him up. And so here he was walking around, and he was walking around talking to people and cooking fish for his mates and all of this, and we're going, how does that happen? It just can't happen. So we're going to go back, and I really would love to interview Jesus, but you're in the tomb, and the whole big rock was in front of you. So who pushed the rock away?
The angels came and rolled the rock away. You know, we all know that there's bad things and there's good things, don't we? And we all do bad things. And so Jesus came to rescue us from the bad things that are in our lives. So when we do something wrong, usually there's a punishment for it, isn't there? You know, we get into trouble when we do something wrong. We don't always mean to, but we have. And so Jesus took that punishment for all the things that we had done wrong. And if we come to him and ask him, then he forgives us.
Thank you, Jesus. Thanks a lot, guys. Woo! That's the story in a nutshell.